So now moving on, third question. What suggestions were made in answer to the third question? So let us see. For the third question, some said science was the important business, that is research and development, while there were others who believed it was fighting, that is having a war. And then there were those who believed in religious worship. हमने देखा था स्टूडेंट्स, जब उसका तीसरा सवाल सबके सामने किंग ने रखा तो कुछ लोगों ने कहा कि साइंस ज़रूरी है किंग के लिए, दैट इज़ रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट, R&D। कुछ लोगों ने कहा कि लड़ना ज़रूरी है, वो एक सजेशन उन लोगों ने रखा। और कुछ लोगों ने कहा रिलीजियस वर्शिप, दैट इज़ पूजा पाठ करना ज़रूरी है। सो दीज वर द सजेशंस मेड बाय वाइज मैन। हाउएवर, as we saw in the chapter, the king was not satisfied. So now the most important question of the chapter: did the wise man win the reward? If not, why not? As we all know, the king was never happy. So let us see. No, the wise men did not win the reward because their answers were so different from each other, and king was not happy. That is, king was not satisfied with their answers. Moving on. Question number 5. How did the king and the hermit help the wounded man? As we saw in the chapter, the running man got wounded. So how did the king and hermit help the wounded man? Hermit, as we saw in the chapter, hermit वो होता है जो संन्यास ले लेता है और पहाड़ों पर जाकर रहता है. So let us see. The king washed the wound and covered the wound of the man with his handkerchief and kept on dressing it until bleeding stopped completely. किंग ने क्या किया? उसके घाव को पानी से वॉश किया, हैंकी की मदद ली और उसको ड्रेसिंग करता रहा, तब तक करता रहा जब तक उसका ब्लीडिंग रुक नहीं गया. Number 2, the king also offered water to drink. The hermit helped the king to bring the wounded man inside his hut and allow the man to spend his night in the hut. हर्मिट ने किंग को मदद की और उस घायल इंसान को उठाकर अंदर सुला दिया अपनी झोपड़ी में, अपने हट में, ताकि वो रात बिता सके एंड ही गेट्स फ्रेश एंड फाइन. नेक्स्ट, हु वॉज द बियर्डेड मैन? Let us see. The bearded man was an enemy of the king. He wanted to take the revenge of his brother's death by killing the king and taking away all his property. जो दाढ़ी वाला इंसान था वो दुश्मन था किंग का. पास्ट में किंग ने उसके भाई को मरवा दिया था और उसकी सब प्रॉपर्टी छीन ली थी. He had seized all his property. So the bearded man wanted to take the revenge. So he was waiting for king so that he could kill him. Why did he ask for the king's forgiveness? He मतलब bearded man. Why did the bearded man ask for the king's forgiveness? As we also, the bearded man asked for the king's forgiveness because he wanted to kill the king, but the king had saved his life. Now the bearded man was grateful for this. हमने देखा था चैप्टर में कि bearded man किंग को मारना चाहता था, लेकिन जब किंग ने उसको देखा कि वो घायल हो चुका है तो उसकी ड्रेसिंग की, उसको पानी दिया, उसको हट में जाके सुला दिया सो दैट ही फील्स फाइन. तो ये सब देखते हुए ही फेल्ट अशेम्ड एंड द बियर्डेड मैन वॉज ग्रेटफुल फॉर दिस. नेक्स्ट, द किंग फॉरगेव द बियर्डेड मैन. व्हाट डिड ही डू टू शो हिज फॉरगिवनेस? अब हमने देखा कि बियर्डेड मैन ने माफ़ी तो मांगी किंग से, पर किंग ने उसको माफ़ तो किया, लेकिन What did he do? उसने क्या किया ये बताने के लिए कि उसको माफ़ी मिल चुकी है. Let us see. The king showed his forgiveness by promising the man that he will send his doctor and servants to look after him and also promised to return him all his property. किंग ने क्या किया? जो भी उसने प्रॉपर्टी छीन ली थी उसने वादा किया, प्रॉमिस किया कि वो उसको रिटर्न करेगा और उसकी देख रेख के लिए अपना डॉक्टर और अपने नौकर चाकर भेजे किंग ने. तो इस तरह से किंग ने उसको तहे दिल से माफ किया. What were the hermit's answers to the 3 questions? As we saw, the king had put 3 questions in the front of hermit. So what were his answers? Let us see. We are gonna see one by one. His first answer to king, that is hermit's first answer to the king, was number one, there is only one time that is important, and that is now. It is the most important time because it is the only time we have any power to act. This was hermit's first response to king. Second, the most necessary person is the person you are with at a particular moment. For no one knows future and whether we will meet anyone else or no. So that was his answer in response to second question. तो हर्मिट ने ये कहा कि आप जिस इंसान के साथ अभी हो वही इंसान सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट इंसान है आपकी लाइफ में, क्योंकि आपको नहीं पता फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है, बिकॉज एज वी ऑल नो फ्यूचर इज ऑलवेज अनसर्टन. Number third, the most important business is to do that person good. Now here business means important task. The most important task is to do that person good because we were sent into this world for that purpose alone. हमारा सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट काम क्या है? हम सामने वाले के लिए कुछ अच्छा करें, इसलिए अल्माइटी गॉड भगवान ने हमें इस दुनिया में भेजा है कुछ अच्छा करने के लिए. These were the responses by hermit to king.